Talos. I could. It's not very interesting. It's also gonna be Divine Dash start. And it's not gonna be a cast build. It's mostly just gonna be normal attacks, which kind of sucks, because it doesn't do a lot of damage. I use the pull, but I don't use the uppercut part of the pull. Like, this is just a longer animation, and if you try to finish this animation, it usually means that you're just gonna get hit every time. So what you need, like the pull is okay to use. It's quite useful sometimes, but you just need to cancel it.
You're no mere weapon, are you?
What if I got Hermes special speed? I probably wouldn't pick it up. It's just not very good. And it also means that, like, the good thing about Talos is that you can just pick up like Divine Dash, then just something hopefully good on the attack slot, and then you don't need anything else. You can just go for survivability, like a call. It's very good to find. If you want to do both attack and special, you're kind of focusing on a lot of different things. Which is fine for like Demeter. But even without a special boon, this already deals a lot of damage. So it's just initially, like it's immediately useful. So Talos is mostly just a bad version of Demeter. You could also call it a bad version of Zags or Zag Fists. Like the 15% dodge is okay. Do I think Demeter is still number 2 fastest aspect? I'm not sure it ever was the number 2 fastest. It's good. But it's not like 90% of speedrunners just play Ares. So the other ones just haven't been explored enough. Hestia is fast. Even Lucifer is fast. Zagrael is fast. Like all of the rails are fast. What else is there? Nemesis is fast. There's a lot of fast weapons. Zag Spear is fast, and Achilles, if you find Flurry Jab. People just mostly play Ares rail. Anyway, let's do Talos then. Might as well. Talos really isn't one of the easier ones anyway, so I should just get it out of the way. Even though I'm still expecting this. Let me actually just check. I haven't done Talos. Nope, there's only Zag Fists. So spears are done. Out of bows, there's only Rama. But Rama's quite good. Out of swords, there's still Arthur and Nemesis. Okay. Let's roll with this setup. So the other thing you can do with Talos is just go with Zeus attack. Which is, to me, the best attack there is. But even Ares is fine. So I just really like starting with Divine Dash. It's quite good. I guess you could also pick up Divine Strike, but it's not quite that good. But yeah, let's still do Athena start. Fists are always a little bit tough, depending on what boons you find.
What could go wrong? Goddess Athena.
There's the dash. Also, I need to change the controls. I like binding special to a different button. I don't want chaos. Why 40? It just feels good. 50 is quite annoying. At 40 you still maintain a lot of control, but the game is pretty tough. So the thing is, like, in games like Slay the Spire, you can just go with Ascension 20. It's really, it's super hard, but it's still doable. In this game, if you go for max heat, well, nobody has even come close to max heat. Concentrate is okay. So we just have to do something else. Like the max heat is 63 or 64 with hell mode. And the highest so far has been 57. There's 2 clears of 57 heat. And once you ramp up the heat at the very high numbers, it gets exponentially harder. So you could think that 63 heat is only, or 64 heat is only 7 heat away from 57. But 7 heat at those levels is just, makes all the difference. It's super hard. It's almost like comparing 0 heat to 50 heat. Not even kidding. So we just have to do something else if we want to do like win streaks and stuff. And I'm doing 40. Wrist has done 32 heat. He was able to streak all the weapons in early access. 32 hit. Then there's Retrash, who is actually a madman, and he's he's streaking 45 heat. I don't know what his record is, but he was able to streak all the Zag aspects, which is quite crazy. He's even doing the EM4 fight. But I would imagine that you have to be a little bit more lucky at 45 heat, but I don't know. Like 40 is just a little bit more consistent than, well, a lot more consistent than 45. I really want the attack here.
What else we got?
That sucks. But I really want it. I'm gonna roll again. I don't do this very often. It's common. I'll still take it. There's Zeus now. Come on. Really wish I found the Zeus before rolling twice for common Doom attack. Just a little unlucky. But there's no way of knowing. The shot is okay. So if I find another Zeus and Jolted, Electric Shock is actually quite good. It can basically carry my ass through a lot of tough situations. Well, there's the Zeus. If there's Jolted and Call, I might just pick up Jolted. Like it actually is quite usable. Does a lot of damage. Epic Jolted. There we go, we have damage. Also from range. Also in AoE form, sort of. I'm mildly interested in this Erebuscate. Especially if it's a boon. Even a big palm would be nice. Let's see what it's going up against though. It's really all dependent on that. Palm or big HP? Even palm is good. How often do I mess up the Erebuscate? I think I should be able to do it. Ares attack is okay without any. But I just wish this was like epic. It would do double damage. I'll try to do this. Like the 50 HP is just very valuable. I can take it slow. Ah, there's linkers. Those are pretty tough usually. You can very easily take like accidental damage from them. Okay, should be good now. There we go. Big reward. Also Zeus. Didn't even have to spend any gold. Take a call. I might end up selling this, but that's fine.
Hope I didn't keep you waiting, ladies.
Good.
Yeah, flame wheels are unfun. You actually get them very often. But you can usually deal with them with Divine Dash. It's not too bad. You just have to be patient. Okay, I'm in a pretty good spot when it comes to like fist runs.
Got her.
For non-spirit run, can it work with most weapons? Which, what are you? Wait, do you mean like Doom attack? It kind of works on everything. It's usually good for weapons that are hard to scale. So for example, fists. Like the normal attack just doesn't do a lot of damage. Even if you put on like Artemis attack, it's not really gonna do that much damage. So then your options are just flat damage. So like Doom and Zeus. I feel like Zeus attack is slightly better, but Doom is okay. I could also just sell it here. That's because I have like this set up. It's only common. I kind of like it. Having a call is generally just good. If I didn't have the jolted set up, I wouldn't sell the attack. Rip Merciful End. Well, yeah, that's also another good thing. So do I just sell the call? But it's good to have a call. Because of Hermes. You can find second wind and stuff. And even if I went for... So I don't really necessarily want to go for Merciful End. Why sell the call? Because I have cast. I have cast for applying Jolted. Well, the attack is still okay. Like, it's not bad. Call is good to have for like survivability, but I don't know. So if I sell the attack and I find more Ares, there's like nothing I want. But if I have the attack, I can get more boons from Ares that are fine. Nah, let's just sell the call. Bit of a weird decision, but both were okay. It's very hard to tell apart Zeus and Athena. Like, look at these. The cast is Zeus, Athena is Dash, or Dash is Athena. There's not too big of a difference. Palm is fine. Looking to palm either attack or jolted. This is why you want deflect.
Yes. Better blessing. Let's get out of here. Did you miss me, Zagreus? I have a few. What say we get moving soon? Sounds good.
Do I even win this one? I'd like to win this one. Yes, I did. I do lose these sometimes. Not very often, but sometimes. Dash is very good.
There he goes.
Extra dash is very solid. The other good ones are dodge, especially if it's epic, because that's 20% dodge. And then there's second wind.
Cheers, mate.
Last stand. I think I'll even buy the HP. Why not? Yeah, I mean, Merciful End is super good, but I don't really need it. So even if you get super damage, you could die to like a couple of hits from Hades. So you just need to find enough of a buffer where you don't die to like one mistake. One special, because DD is gonna save my ass. And it does very often. Call is okay. Just having a call in general is very good. Life affirmation is also fine. I have a lot of HP already. Call is good to have. And yeah, like, if I was playing like Sword, there's more of a reason to pick up the the Athena special for Merciful End, because at least you can utilize the special. But I'm not even looking to press the special button, not very often at least. So it's just a dead boon. Like, it doesn't do much, and it's very possible that you don't even find Merciful End anyway. I'm gonna roll once. Or do I? I'm kinda just looking to sell whatever I pick up here. I'm probably gonna sell either Call or whatever I pick up here. But without special you can't get duo. Yeah, but I don't need a duo. I don't need it. It's just greedy. You don't actually need a lot of damage if you go for Tide Deadline 2. You just need to survive. If you get some damage, it's going to make fights a little bit shorter, which is kind of like survivability. But you don't want to go too much out of your way. And usually if you pick up boons that don't do anything immediately, it's a bad idea. Quick recovery works, even at lasting consequences 100. But just the problem with quick recovery is that since I don't have a lot of HP anyway, I can only take like 2 or 3 hits. And even if I heal a little bit with quick recovery, I can still only take like 2 or 3 hits. It doesn't really change much. I'd say this is much better if you don't have hard labor 100%. I just take this one, like it doesn't really matter. It's mostly gonna be a sale. Or something I sell. It's kinda lucky I found this Zeus. Because I couldn't afford a boon. Lightning Reflexes is fine here because I've jolted. This is also epic. And I have an extra dash. And I don't need to roll. So yeah, I don't mind that. Yeah, at 40 hit it doesn't really do much. It might do something sometimes, but probably not very often. Also, it's not like auto reload does much. But I do actually use my cast, so... And it's epic. So far, so good. Vengeful Mood. Yeah, Vengeful Mood is... It's very good if you have Zeus and Ares Vengeance boons. But you usually don't get that many boons because of lasting... No, wait. Underworld customs. But... Vengeful Mood has a lot of potential. I can keep on the Skeletooth. don't need a hammer. I feel like fist hammers aren't like quite impactful enough in most cases, at least. Long knuckle is okay. It's more like they provide a little bit of utility, I guess. With Demeter Fist it's a different story because explosive upper is just very good. But it's not like Demeter Fists really even need that. Demeter Fists are already very good. Could be another DD. I might as well try.
Olympus, I accept this message.
I guess the Chaos Fishes are most... Here I can pick up the special, because there's like... Blinding Flash doesn't do much. Brown Skin is bad. I already have one extra DD. And I don't want to roll, so I'll just pick up the special. Here is fine. I'll take HP. But even there, if I was offered DD next to the special, I think the right call is to just take the DD. But yeah, like you just want something that you don't die to a mistake. Yeah, I've heard that Quake Cutter is quite a lot of damage. Like 90 damage is, it's a big number, and you can even scale it further if you get a like Autumn Spoon or something. Not really sure if it can create, but probably. I just don't know if the animation is... Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. With FO2, I'm not sure you want it. Might be a bad idea. I have a lot of HP. Kinda want this palm. Attack. That's an Ares mini boss, but I'll take the shop first. No merciful end, but I don't want to roll. Like I really just want to save the reroll for Purging Pool. You can get like mega screwed otherwise. But I think I'll save the gold. I don't need the HP from the shop. Here's a chance at Merciful End. I should die here, because it could be a DT.
Got him again. Olympus, I accept this message.
Nah, no merciful end. But there's a DD.
Easy.
Is there an enemy somewhere? Okay. These are pretty useless. Too bad you can't find a duo boon from these trials.
One of them's going to be mad.
I guess I'll take Dire Misfortune. Even if it's not very good.
Don't have much choice. I guess.
Oh, please. I should probably die here. There might be more enemies, I don't know. Yeah, you can't find duo boons from trials. I think it's because of like you always get some dialogue from the guards. But you also get dialogue if you find a duo boon. So I guess they didn't quite know what to do with that. So they just made it so that you can't find duo boons in trials. Something like that. I might lose my Skeletooth here. It's not really the end of the world, but I don't really want to lose my Skeletooth. Okay. Still alive. Also, why did I even die here? I already have both the DDs. So yeah, that was a bit of a brain fart. I'll buy a merciful end here. God damn it. This one is epic. Edge to kill doesn't quite do much. I'll get spam. No, the roll is for Purging Pool.
Care for a rematch?
So imagine if I found Merciful End, and in the Purging Pool you only get to choose between Attack, Dash and Merciful End. Like your Merciful End isn't gonna do anything anymore if you sell your Dash. If you sell Merciful End, it doesn't quite matter. Like you just want to have one roll for Purging Pool. Unfortunately. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can find a legendary. For the longest time, people thought that you just can't find a duo between the two gods in the trial. I'll actually sell Die Misfortune, like it barely does anything. Even Holy Shield does damage. Die Misfortune just... it's kind of a sad boon. Yeah. I should probably start local recording. My internet dies every now and then. It happens like twice a day. For like 1 minute. There's a potential merciful end. Here's a potential merciful end.
Let's see what's in here. No way. Can't do that.
Die before last room. I already have the 2 DDs. And I don't have a paddy potion or anything. If I die here, I think I heal for like... well, a little bit. Because of last stand mostly, but... yeah, I can't get more DDs. But sure, I healed a little bit there.
Blasted place again.
I can Antas, because why not? Those deal a lot of damage. Yeah, a lot of damage. Hey, found it eventually.
Gotta keep searching.
Big pug.
Maybe it's in here.
It's good for damage.
Not yet.
But again, like, it's not like I even needed it. I have a lot of DDs already and stuff like that. Even damage was okay. Yeah, that's the goal. Streak all the different aspects. It is quite tough. The hardest weapons are still up ahead. Because again, I wasn't expecting this to get that far. Yeah, this is still the Talos. Just found Merciful End. It's not a 2-sack, apparently.
You'll clop your hooves in hell.
Children is okay.
No use.
Might as well buy this. Kinda doesn't matter what I take here. I was almost hoping for sure footing. Barbarian's okay, I guess. Can this be something useful? Belonging strength? Sure.
I bet it's in here. Not so fast.
I feel like these runs were a little bit more exciting when I was still doing Tight Deadline 3. Because I would really need to be fast in every chamber. But because I'm running Tight Deadline 2, it kind of means that I can just take it very slow. And I can focus on survivability more than damage. But it's just more consistent, that's the thing.
It's no use. Something for Cerberus.
Even Cloud Adjustment is fine. But I still roll, it's common.
What about these?
Ah, billowing. You don't say no to billowing strength, I suppose.
Here's the fee.
I'll even palm it.
Joyfully.
I don't know, MD. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Do I ever use special? Not really too much on Talos. Sometimes I apply the mark, but I cancel the uppercut part. I use special on Demeter. And sometimes on Gilgamesh. But with Talos, like, this is a very long animation. You usually just get hit. Oh. Oh, god damn it. I should probably focus a little bit. But this is just kind of what happens to me. That's a big hit, by the way. 4600. So yeah, whenever I get here with like a crazy, merciful and a lot of DDs build, I just don't focus. Because I pretty much know that I can't lose. And if I lose, it's like deserved. So I don't know, I'm not really paying enough attention. Like I still have Antas and stuff. How did that hit? I thought I was behind the pillar. Okay.
Take me home.
That was pretty easy. I got pretty lucky. Like I found Electric Shot and Jolted. Like this is a surprisingly good combination on any weapon. Like you don't even need cast damage. I know that Talos says cast damage here, but even this is like only single target. Whenever you find this setup, you can just pretty much work with that if you want to. It's ranged. It's AoE. Kind of. It's a lot of damage. And with Stygian Soul you can do it every 3 seconds. It's a lot of DPS, like surprising amount. And finding Ares stack is also good. Even if it's common, it's not very, like, It's not crazy good, but it's okay.